Hi guys, today we'll be doing multiplication, specifically multiplying a two-digit number by a one-digit number. Remember, multiplying means 2 times. For example, 2 times 2 is 4, and it can also be referred to as the product. So the product of 3 and 2 are 6 because it means 3 times 2. Today's lesson is on page 65 of your textbook, and if you look at the examples they give us, there are two methods. We will not be using method 1, which is repeated addition. We'll only be using method 2, the breakup method. You can have a look at the example of the breakup method in your textbook, but I'll be doing some examples of my own. So here we have 3 times 32. The important thing to remember is that the double-digit number needs to be broken up into tens and units. In this case, 32 can be broken up in 30 and 2, which is the tens and the units. So that's what we do on the first line. We just break it up into tens and units. Next, we need to write it in pairs as we're going to multiply it. So we need to say 3 times 30, but also 3 times 2. That's what we do on the next line. 3 times 30 and 3 times 2. The brackets are just there to show you that we need to do this step and this step separately. Then we can add them together. 3 times 30 might seem like a difficult sum to do, but if you just cross out the 0, you can do that easy sum, 3 times 3, which is 9, and then you just add the 0. So 3 times 30 is 9, and then 3 times 2 equals 6. Now we just add them together, and there we get our answer. Easy, hey? Let's do one more. 5 times 21. My first step, I'm going to keep my single digit the same. Then the double digit sum I need to break up in tens and units. So it's 20 plus 1. Now I have to write my pairs. So I need to have 5 times 20 and also 5 times 1. So I can write it like that. 5 times 20 and 5 times 1. Now I can work it out. 5 times 20 might be difficult, so 5 times 2 equals 10. And then I add my 0. 5 times 1 is easy, that's just 5. Now I add them together, 100 plus a 5 is 105. And there is your answer. We can use the same method when the numbers are swapped around. When the double-digit number is first. So we'll do exactly the same steps. We'll just do them in the opposite order. So first I'm going to break up my double-digit number in tens and units. And then I still say times 2. Next I'm going to do my pairs. So that one and that one. 60 times 2. And 8 times 2. 60 times 2 is 120 because without the 0, 6 times 2 is 12, and then I add the 0 again. And 8 times 2 equals 16. Then we add these two together. If you struggle to do it off by hand, you can use a little scrap paper and just write them underneath each other like this. 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So my answer is 136. I hope that makes sense. You can now do the activity on page 65, and the memo is also included for you online. Good luck!